Gentlelady from Nevada is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank Chairman Rahal and Subcommittee Chairman Grijalva for bringing this timely resolution to the floor today. I rise in strong support of HRES 688, a resolution I introduced with my colleagues in the Nevada Congressional Delegation in support of the goals and ideals of National Wild Horse and Burro Adoption Day. Wild horses and burros are living symbols of the independent, free spirit of the American West. My state of Nevada is home to more than half of the wild horses in the country, and our state quarter depicts a trio of wild Mustangs. The Wild Free-Roaming Horses and Burros Act, which became law in 1971, gave the Secretaries of Agriculture and the Interior responsibility for the humane capture, removal, and adoption of wild horses and burros. The agencies ensure that healthy herds thrive on healthy rangelands. But because these animals have no natural predators, herd sizes can increase dramatically in very short periods of time. In order to maintain balance on the rangelands, wild horses and burros are gathered and offered for adoption and sale. Currently, there are some 31,000 wild horses in short-term and long-term holding facilities, with 18,000 young horses available for adoption. Although reasonable people might disagree on the appropriate number of horses that should be allowed to roam free, ranchers, wild horse advocates, environmentalists, animal lovers, and taxpayers alike can agree that there is a pressing need to improve upon the adoption programs to remove horses from these holding facilities and place them in good adoptive homes. On September 26, 2009, a number of private organizations will assist with the adoption of excess wild horses and burros in conjunction with the first National Wild Horse and Burro Adoption Day. State BLM offices, as well as rescue centers, wild horse groups, and environmentalist volunteers from all walks of life will be engaged in activities leading up to and on this important day. BLM, the American Horse Protection Association, the Mustang Heritage Foundation, the Humane Society of the United States, and Wild Horses Forever all support National Wild Horse and Burro Adoption Day. And more than 65 adoption and educational events will take place across the country in support of its goals. Wild horse advocates have set a 1,000 horse and burro adoption goal for National Wild Horse and Burro Adoption Day. This will save taxpayers $1.5 million. $1.5 million. This process has already begun, as we saw last weekend with a successful adoption event in Pahrump, Nevada. The resolution we are considering today supports the goals of National Wild Horse and Burro Adoption Day to be held annually in conjunction with the Secretaries of Interior and Agriculture. It also recognizes that creating a successful adoption model for wild horses and burros is consistent with the Wild Free-Roaming Horse and Burros Act of 1971 and beneficial to the long-term interest of the people of the United States in protecting wild horses and burros. Lastly, my resolution encourages Americans to adopt a wild horse or burro and own a living symbol of the historic and pioneer spirit of the American West, just as my sister, Ro Hudson, did when she adopted a wild burro, Sadie, who is a nice addition to her ranch in Peavine Canyon, Nevada. More than 220,000 wild horses and burros have been adopted since 1973. By placing this renewed emphasis on the importance of wild horse adoption programs, we will protect the welfare of these majestic animals and save taxpayer dollars at the same time. So thank you again, Mr. Speaker. I urge passage of this important resolution and yield back my time.